Hey guys, this is Jay from Jay's Here to Reviews, and this is another discussion video on a franchise that's pretty popular. You might know it. It's Kingdom Hearts, and it's like a mix of Disney and some other characters. And this is basically a discussion video on that and the controversy between people and probably the company's strategy. And this video will cover pretty much what the company has done and then later in the video I'm going to be saying how I think they could fix it to maybe open this IP of Kingdom Hearts to other people and then get more fans, and it would definitely benefit the company in the long run. And with that, let's get started. Where I am coming from with this video is from a standpoint of someone who just experienced Kingdom Hearts with Kingdom Hearts 3. I saw the trailer, it looked cool, so I bought it, and I went to the story not knowing anything about it, and I was really, really, really confused. And this confusion came from, well, obviously me not playing the other games, so I looked it up, and it turned out that the story of Kingdom Hearts was the 1, 2, and 3 games, but then there was like 0.5s of those games, and then there was like a ton of spin-off games that told main parts of the story in those games that you need to do to figure out how the main story in Kingdom Hearts 3 connects. So it was just all weird, and it's not even with the Disney characters. The Disney stories that it told were cool, and they didn't have anything to do with the story. But I've been trying to learn what's happening in it, and I will be doing a review on it when I finish it. And it's just, I just got very confused with it because of the fact that these spin-off titles told main parts of the story, and I don't believe I've ever seen this done with a game. I've only seen it like 1, 2, 3. You have to play the first and second game to understand third, obviously. But spin-off games have always been like they're just like they're not really the main project. They're mostly side projects. That's why they're like spin-offs. And usually they don't tell a main part of the story, but I'm assuming the way they did it was the spin-offs soon tied together to go to Kingdom Hearts 3. And I feel like this is weird for people who are starting the series out, and it could be downsizing like the company or taking away profit from the company if they did not know the story. Because if I was a new person to Kingdom Hearts and I just look at the trailer, it looks very cool, but then you see these other people like talking, and you hear them and you go into more depth in the story, but you don't know what's going on because you never played the other games. That could differ your decision to buy the game or not. And I feel like this could be fixed somehow if they just gave remasters of games instead of just putting out more spin-offs and more games that continue this story. Maybe they should focus on making these games that are spin-offs available to other people that want to know the story and want to know what happens, so then they can understand Kingdom Hearts 3. And I know it's not as quick as snapping your fingers and it happens, but I really think that the company should take the time to remake these spin-offs instead of just making newcomers to the series not buy their new games because they don't understand the story. Because I have to admit, the story in this game, it took a while for me to get. I had to watch some videos on the story, on the timeline, to understand what's happening. Because it is a very, in a way, complex story that you need to know about in order to really, really experience the Kingdom Hearts 3 games. So if these spin-offs were remade into maybe one pack. I know there's a lot of them, so maybe they could make like 2 packs, like spin-off part 1, then maybe 2 years later spin-off part 2, just so then people can understand the story. Now, it might be a little too late to do this right now, but if they ever, but they did, I believe they remade like some of the like 2.5s or 1.5s, so I don't see any problem with them remaking those games. Or maybe not even remaking them, maybe just a port of those games, so then people have access to them on a new gen consoles and are able to play them on these new gen consoles. Like, also I know that memory, Chain of Memory, something like that on Nintendo Switch, that is a new Kingdom Hearts game, but it's not the same as the one that we got on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So it's a little different, because then the Chain of Memories feel like a spin-off in a way, because they didn't announce that it's Kingdom Hearts 4 or a new part in the story or something like that. And it looks like it is another spin-off of the series, and it will tell more about the story. And I feel like if they really added those spin-offs into the Nintendo eShop, Xbox, and PlayStation, more people would get to experience their games, and they will understand their story, and for future titles, they will buy them, well, depending on what they liked about the game, hopefully they will buy them, and they would like the series, therefore benefiting the company in many ways by increasing their profit and allowing their fans to understand what's going on in their games, so that they're not confused, and it's not like super complex once you understand what's going on. And it doesn't even matter if they remade each game individually, but just something would help. Maybe the mainline spin-offs could be remade or ported to other consoles and stuff like that. I know that it might be a little difficult to start to play Kingdom Hearts 3 and then go back and then to understand the story, but at this point it's something that the company would want to do for future titles, so they could play those games. And with that, guys, this is the end of the video. What do you think about the controversy on Kingdom Hearts? Maybe you haven't heard of the game, or maybe you have. But if you haven't, I suggest playing it, and I'll see you next time. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and bye.